are having like dark circles and collagen is disturbed, so I don't have to take care of my eyes. So likewise, each report, it takes about half an hour for each patient to elaborate, to explain each and every step. If you follow that, and after 3 months, I can assure you that you will be the better person health-wise. There's some abnormality in the uterus. I told her to go to the gynecologist to check up. I told her to avoid bra at night. Some girls, they put the bra 24 hours on. It creates more heat, and because of that, our cells become weaker. And she was having pain. So it is just mild. I told her to refrain now. Then you may not have any breast cancer in future. Her period is disturbed. The period cycle is disturbed because of a lot of stress and no physical activities. Then I told her to reduce 16.6 kilo weight because she is overweight. To pass this test, the person needs 70 marks out of 100. But she scored only 59.5%. So likewise, the report is so clear. If you follow it nicely, sincerely, and be kind to yourself, and you can see the wonderful results. One thing I would like to share with all of you, you always say, I love you to your mother, to your girlfriend, to your children. Sometimes we skip to say I love you to ourselves. Every day when you get up in the morning, hug yourself and say, I love you, I love you, I love you. The message goes to the universe, and from there you are receiving the positive energy. Like your son, your daughter, her or his smile is your life. You always want to see your children smiling. So likewise, you are the son and the daughter of the God. He wants to see you smiling. When you say I love you, you are not telling to your body, you are telling to your soul. So we will practice today. I request all of you, please hug yourself. Hug yourself and repeat with me, I love you. Say aloud please, I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Thank you so much. Please do it every day, and you can see the glow on your face every day. Do not wait for anyone else to come and appreciate you. When I get up in the morning, I get dressed, I go in front of the mirror and I tell myself, Dr. Kamal, you are the handsome in Bangkok. So do like this. Do like this. Thank you so much for your patience and listening this, and I wish you good health and healthy life. Thank you. Thank you.
Any questions? I just want to know a little more about the colors from each test. So the green was perfect. The blue is okay, but not as perfect. And then yellow and red are very bad.
Green means normal. Blue means mild or normal. Yellow means moderate. Red means severe. Okay. Okay.
MRI. What is MRI doing for our health?
Okay. MRI is a magnetic resonance imaging. If any test does not give the exact report to diagnose in the X-ray, we refer the patient for the MRI. This is also similar working on the magnetic field. The name of this device is quantum resonance magnetic analyzer. So this is the latest technology of the epochal device. This is the epochal device of 21st century. Any other question, please?
The analysis seems to be very specific, and the person only holds that device for 59 seconds. How do you get such chemical specificity from just holding the device? What is the, in layman's terms, that's real simple for us, weak people here, but in layman's terms, how are you getting such a fine breakdown chemically by just holding that device? What's the connection?
Excellent question. You will solve the doubt of many more fellow members. As I have mentioned in my presentation, that our whole body is made up of cells. So during that process, when we hold the sensor, it will pick up the weak signals from the whole body, and it will reflect in the report parameters. So this is the latest technology. As I said, like before, people used to go for X-ray, then it converted into a colored X-ray. Now, if something is not clear in the colored X-ray, we go for MRI. So same way, we put the person into the MRI machine and we get the reports. It is working on the same magnetic energy.
Hi, Doctor. Where was this equipment developed? Is it from the Western world, or in Europe, or someplace else?
Yeah, very nice question. This device is the invention of Russia. And I procured this device from Switzerland. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, please.
This technology goes way back. There was a Dr. Clark in the USA who was able to identify specific illnesses by the resonance of that illness. She was able to identify the exact frequency of the illness or the virus that the person had. Now, she was squashed, but nevertheless, she had all the results. Modern medicine, conventional medicine tries to oppress this type of technology.
Actually, these medicines, that, as I said, allopathic medicines, they are very good in case of emergency as well as in the surgery. People, the allopathic medicines, allopathic doctors, conventional doctors, they do not encourage the alternative therapies. These are working very well. Apart from this machine, I don't need this machine even. By holding your hand, by pressing your points, I can diagnose the whole body from head to toe, and without prescribing any medicine, I can let you know, I can give you the relief. There are many patients, when I was here in Pattaya, around 7 years before, many people from the club, they go to me. I remember my very good friend, Mr. Singh, who is no more among us. He was regular customer, regular patient for me. Mr. Michael, they have seen the miracles of it. We can go near to the nature and we can be healthy. But when some people, they use some methods to diagnose and prescribe some medicines, so keep in mind, it is going to give you a side effect too. Clear? Thank you. Yes, please.
Well, in the form of a comment in the statement of your question, I must mention that 5 years ago, I followed treatment by the clinic, and the clinic where Dr.Kamal was administering here. And of course, he had not developed the technique that he has developed now so much in so great detail. Nevertheless, a friend of mine also went for treatment there. I was suffering from a pinched nerve in the back. It was very painful to me. And a friend had the same thing. We followed the treatment that the doctor had, and we were completely cured after a certain number of sessions. I forget how many, but this was really successful. So I always have a good feeling for Dr. Kamal since that time. So I just want to report that from me.
Thank you so much for the beautiful testimonial and trusting upon my therapist and upon myself. In fact, I love to keep you always smiling and healthy. This is the age why I brought this technology, so that you need not to depend on any medicine or any child or any doctor. Let your old age will be more graceful. Let you enjoy the old age gracefully. Whole life you are working hard for the family. This is a time for you, the retired life. You enjoy your life. So with this test, if you follow all the instructions like my brother has followed, he came to my clinic for the treatment and he felt good. There are many cases where doctor told that you need to go for surgery. But I'm thankful to the God who has given me this healing power. The people are getting better and they are enjoying their life beautifully. I would like to request my friend, Mr. Michael, that he himself, and he brought his wife also to my clinic when I was in Patia, so he can share his experience. Mr. Michael, please.
Yes, there were several people. I don't see them today. We have a small crowd today, but anyway, from our veterans of foreign wars, Al Serrano had been there. Don Radcliffe was one of our former members that has moved back to the States now. He took some treatment with Dr. Kamal. Zig, as we know, and my wife was Dr. Kamal, as mentioned. And so I felt that one experience I had was I felt like I did not feel well. I felt like I was coming down with the flu, my body aches and just in general just felt really bad. So I laid on the table. He has many different types of massagers. Some are used on his handheld, another one that you can sit on or stand on various positions, and the massage that it gives you is, well, you wouldn't believe it unless you experience it. Anyway, they gave me the massage, and after the massage, I fell asleep for 2 hours. It was a deep, deep sleep that it was just beautiful. I woke up from there, and it was like, oh, did I sleep into the next day, or, what time is it here? I was so deep. I got up from there, and I felt absolutely perfect, and I felt very healthful. Nothing happened to me. I don't know if it, I think it hypered my immune system so much that it thwarted whatever was bothering me. So I highly recommend treatments.
Thank you so much. Any other question, please?
Yes, I wanted to mention that one should not take milk, that is very bad for you. And of course, I like cheese very much, and cheese is made from milk, basically. What do you say about the consumption of cheese? Is that bad for you, or should I avoid it?
Okay. When you take milk, as I said, it is an animal fat. People think that if we do not drink milk, from where we will get the calcium. I recommend you should take plant-based calcium, plant-based protein. For an example, the calf of the cow, it takes milk for a couple of months and it grows very big. and it is taking a big toll of hard work. Whereas we take cheese, we drink milk, watch TV and go to sleep, and it creates more problems to our body. So instead of taking animal milk, you can use plant-based products. Nowadays there are a lot of organic products are in the market, you can use them. Taking milk little bit into the tea is okay, not harmful, but one more health tip for all of you, like I saw a lot of my friends, they are fond of taking tea and coffee. Before taking tea and coffee, if you drink a glass of water, your stomach will say thanks to you. It will keep your pH in a balance. So it is better when you start saying I love you to yourself, you will be more kind to yourself. Like before, I used to drink milk at night. If I don't drink milk, I will not sleep. I will get up and go drink milk. But when I studied about it, I have stopped it. So whenever you open the eyes, you think it's morning now. We are never late. Do I sounds good?
Anybody else?
So I understand no cheese. That's good.
He's French, you cannot stop.
Yes, please.
What about, I can't wait, I apologize if you mentioned alcohol. Cheap. Because
Yes, please.
I guess the other mention about alcohol. Alcohol and cheese. Why the cheese in my diet?
See, I always recommend everything in moderation is good for you. If you exceed the limits, your food becomes poison for you. Let your food be your medicine.